In this video tutorial, I will be showing you how to crochet this beautiful lace tape. For work, we need a ball of yarn and a crochet hook. To begin, make a chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And join the chain in the round by making a slip stitch through the first chain stitch. Begin crocheting the first round. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. 1, 2, 3. And double crochet 25 in the round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Continue. Work until you have 25 double crochet stitches made into the foundation ring. I have made 25 double crochet stitches into the ring. Now complete this round by making a slip stitch through the third chain stitch. The first round is made. I remind you that in this round we made 25 double crochet stitches. Begin the second round. Chain 4, 3 chain stitches to bring up the yarn, and 1 more chain stitch is for the chain space. Then continue double crochet through the next stitch on previous round. And again chain 1 for the chain space and double crochet through the next stitch. Repeat chain 1 and double crochet through the next stitch. Continue and keep repeating the same till the end of this round. Let's complete the second round. I chained 1, now double crochet through the last double in previous round. Again, chain 1 for the last chain space, and to complete the round, make a slip stitch through the third chain stitch. Now to start the third round, make a slip stitch through the next chain stitch. This is the chain stitch of the first chain space. And begin the third round. Chain 2 to bring up the yarn. 1, 2, then yarn over and double crochet into the chain space of 1 that is between the chain stitches and the first double in previous round. Continue chain 1 and into the second chain space, double crochet 2 together. Begin the first double, work until you have 2 loops on the hook, then work the second double, work until you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 3. Again, chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the next chain space. Continue, chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the next chain space of 1. Work in this way till the end of this round. Chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into each of next chain spaces of 1. Let's complete this third round. I chained 1, now double crochet 2 together into the last chain space. Then again chain 1 for the last chain space, and to complete the round, make a slip stitch through the first double. Skip 2 chain stitches made in the beginning of this round and work a slip stitch into the first double crochet stitch. Here I made 3 rounds of the first motif. Now I will continue working in rows. Turn the work to the back and work a reverse single crochet trim around a half of this round motif. First reverse single crochet into the same double that we worked a slip stitch through. Then continue reverse single crochet into the chain space of 1, then into the decrease stitch, and again into the next chain space. I remind you that the reverse single crochet is a regular single crochet made in the opposite direction. I'm crocheting through in each next stitch on previous round, going from the left to the right. So continue with the reverse single crochet and stop right after you work through the 14th decrease stitch. On previous round we have decrease stitches, 2 double crochet made together. Here is the first one. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So when you reach this point, after you work a reverse single crochet into this 14th decrease stitch, you should stop the work. Here I completed the reverse single crochet trim around a half of this round motif. I remind you that I was working on the wrong side. And here I stopped right above the 14th decrease stitch on previous round. Now to continue with the lace, turn the work to the right side and work row 2. First make a slip stitch into the next chain space of 1. Then begin the second row. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. 1, 2, 3, and chain 2 more for the chain space. 1, 2. Then double crochet into the next chain space of 1. Continue chain 2 for the chain space and double crochet into the next chain space of 1. Repeat again, chain 2 and double crochet into the next chain space. Continue and keep repeating, chain 2 and double crochet all the way around. Here on this side we have a reverse single crochet trim. So work in this pattern till you reach the first reverse single crochet stitch. Here I made 12 double crochet stitches, and between the doubles I chained 2 for the chain space. And I reached the first stitch of the reverse single crochet trim worked on the other half of this motif. The last double I made into the chain space of 1, that is right before the first reverse single crochet made into the next decrease stitch. Now to continue with the third row, turn the work to the back. But before we turn, I would like to notice that this is the right side of our lace. This second row was made on the right side. Now I will be crocheting the third row on the wrong side, so turn the work. Chain 4 to begin the third row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now work a 5 double crochet popcorn into the first chain space of 2. To make the popcorn, double crochet 5 into the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last double, 5. Now you should remember that we are on the wrong side of our lace. So to complete the popcorn stitch, we need to fold it the way to have the bump of this popcorn on the right side. For this, insert the hook from the back to the front into the first double crochet stitch. Take the working loop and pull it through this first double. The popcorn stitch is made, and can be seen on the right side as we need. Here is our popcorn. Then continue chain 2, 1, 2, and work a 5 double crochet popcorn into the next chain space. Double crochet 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then work the same, insert the hook into the first double from the back to the front, grab the working loop and pull it through the stitch. Then repeat the same, chain 2 and work a popcorn stitch into the next chain space. Work a 5 double crochet popcorn into each next chain space of 2 and chain 2 in between the popcorns. Work till the end of this row. Here I'm about to complete the third row. I chained 2 between the popcorns. Now work into the last chain space, work the last popcorn, double crochet 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last double, 5. Now insert the hook from the back to the front into the first double. Take the working loop and pull it through the stitch. The last popcorn is made. Now to complete this row, chain 1 and double crochet through the third chain stitch, counting from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, insert the hook and work a double crochet through. The third row is completed. Now turn the work to the right side to continue. Here on the right side, you can see our popcorn stitches very well. To begin the next row, row 4, chain 3 to bring up the yarn. One, 2, 3, then chain 3 for the chain space, and continue double crocheting to the first chain space of 2. That is between the popcorn stitches. Then continue chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet into the next chain space of 2. Repeat chain 3 for the chain space, and double crochet into the next chain space on previous row. Continue and keep working the same all the way across the row. Let's complete the fourth row together and begin the next one. So chain 3 for the last chain space, and double crochet through the third chain stitch, counting from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, insert the hook and work a double crochet through. The row 4 is made, and now we have a beautiful motif. Let's continue, turn the work to the wrong side and begin row 5. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn and double crochet 4 into the first chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then double crochet through the double stitch, and again double crochet 4 into the next chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then continue. Work a row of double crochet stitches, double crochet through the double, and then double crochet 4 into the chain space. Here I reached the end of this row. Let's complete it together. So double crochet 4 into the last chain space. 1, 2, 3, and the last double 4. Then double crochet through the third chain stitch, counting from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. The row 5 is completed. We worked it on the wrong side. Now let's turn to the right and see what we have. The first motif of our lace is made. It has an easy to crochet round center. We worked only 3 rounds and 5 more rows that were worked on a half of this round element. In part 2, Crochet Lace Tutorial 9, I will continue the work and show you how to begin the next motif of this beautiful lace. Thank you so much for watching.